That interview, it actually opened up my eyes to see how people may think of me or how people may portray me, you know. So what can I say? It was kind of a blessing, you know. It kind of tells me what people are doing to me behind, because I, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I don't necessarily go online trying to search for things that people may post about me, right? And I don't have friends that are online like that, so I may not see things. And sometimes, like on TikTok, my DMs are off, so I can't see what people are sending to me, right? So most times things are being talked about me, like people just come up and make up stuff about me. I would go live and people cut it up and post stuff about me, and I may never know what is being said about me, but actually doing this interview, it showed me how people see me and how the screen recording page are doing stuff to make me look bad, you know yes. So how to do this now is like, I notice like people call me a crash out. But if anybody knows me personally, would know that I am not a crash out. And I don't go around arguing with people. I don't go around trying to be confrontational. I'm never a confrontational person. I was actually like, I've always been a quiet person all my life. But because I grew up on my own, I always felt the need to defend myself. And why would I not defend myself? Because nobody protects me and nobody defends me. So what happened is that most of the time, when people would see videos of me saying certain stuff, is people making all 50 fake pages coming attacking me. You understand? Like, I've seen it so much. I've seen it happen so much times. My first time going on TikTok, I remember like what they used to do is they used to come and make bare fake page and bring me down. Some of them used to wish death upon my life and stuff like that. Like, well, when it come on to Jamaicans, people have been wishing death on my life ever since I came on the scene. But after the girl died, they started to wish death upon my life like every second, and every good thing I do, I was attacked, even in real life. When I had my clothes store, it was very dangerous for me because they're Jamaican women, and it's always women, by the way. It's always Jamaican women. I've never seen a set of people so bitter like Jamaican women. I don't trust no Jamaican girl. I do business with Jamaican women, like, but that's it. Personal life wise, I don't ever, because these are the type of women that will message you, want to be friends with you, and then I chat to them, I bring you down for one next gossip page. So me can never understand the mindset of doing grimy stuff like that. Anyways, after the girl passed away, I would always just see people saying that, oh, them are gonna kill me and if they kill me and stuff like that. And I didn't really realize that they were cutting up stuff to make me look like I was even rejoicing about this girl's death. So these are the things that they did. And like even some people that I do business with, um, I would always see them post a certain way, and I would always think to myself, this weird. Their attitude towards me was always weird, and I just always felt like I even said to somebody one time, I think that people that are close to this girl or were close to this girl thinks that I hurt this girl, because of how certain people treat me, people that I do business with, which I had planned, to stop doing business with them because I mean, like, you know, that's not just not safe. And I did make that statement to somebody, and so said, so done. Because after doing this interview, and he said to me that he saw a post saying where I was rejoicing. It basically opened up my eyes, showing me that people actually thought that I was doing that online. And the truth is that every time I was live, people just constantly come and mention her name, saying that I did this to her. If something happened to me, oh, it's karma. Look what you did to her. And this situation with this girl showed me to how male-centered Jamaican society is and how classist and colorist Jamaican society is. Because if I was a certain type of woman, nobody would have never have if you say, well, you have murdered this girl or you have done something to this girl. You guys do this to me because you see that everybody's attacking me, always attacking me. Look on me. Why not attack me? The man that killed this girl did not get the backlash like me, and I did not do nothing to this girl. So that that interview actually opened up my eyes when it comes on to certain stuff, and it showed me that probably me going on live where too much on platforms where too much Jamaicans on, maybe not be it, because when Jamaicans don't like you, they will definitely try to get you killed or get you wiped out or try to harm you or try to set you up. That's why I don't go to Jamaican parties. I don't go in Jamaican spaces. I don't really have much Jamaican friends. I bought a house here. It's a blessing, but I try my best to be very careful, because whenever you guys don't like people, you will go out your way to tear people down. And it's something that I've seen over the years. A lot of people that are tearing me down online, they have been doing it for years. And I still have screenshots from 2019 with the same username, tearing me down from 2019 up to 2026. So it's a case where you're so consistent, persistent, to the point where you're doing it to the point where you want to see somebody get unalive or something like that. And it's just out of pure self-injury, because most of you women that are doing this don't even know me personally, but you're doing it because you see me living my life how I choose to live it, and I'm comfortable with living my life like this. Some of you guys are even ex-workers. So it's even kind of sad to see that women that are still in the same field are doing things to actually get me hurt or get me to look bad or whatever it is. But like, to me, I think Jamaican women are on a whole, which that is going to be another story for another day, is just overall bitter, very male centered, very hateful. So that interview actually opened up my eyes to show me that, and show me that, well, people see me as a scratch out when it's actually people doing stuff to me. And then when I talk, oh, you're the bad guy, for saying no at all. And what I don't understand with Jamaicans, because a lot of people used to always argue with me and tell me that, oh, you argue too much, you need to shut up and ignore stuff. Why is it that you guys never have a problem with bullies and people like tearing down people, but you have a problem with people defending themselves? Because why do you want to put somebody in the position to ever defend themselves? It just tells me that you're okay with people bullying me, but you're not okay with me answering, and you're okay with the bully, right? Because one thing that I learned for sure, Jamaicans are bullies. Jamaicans are bullies. You see, me having this mental breakdown have taught me a lot. Even was screenshot and on TikTok, oh, it's because she take bag a man, why she depressed. Oh, it's because why she depressed. And because she murdered somebody, why she depressed. It's karma, why she depressed. Not realizing that I said that I have depression from I was a child. So you mean to tell me, say, somebody having depression from a child means that them a take man from them a child, right? And that is what I don't understand too, is the way how y'all women like to police other women body parts and stuff like that. Which is another story for another day, because I'm gonna have to make a whole documentary with my screen records, my videos and stuff like that, from about you Jamaican women. Because to be honest, a lot of you Jamaican women are extremely bitter and toxic and so hateful. And I know it's a form of self-hatred along with other things, you know. And it needs to be talked about. It needs to be talked about. It needs to be talked about. Something is really wrong with a lot of you Jamaican women, to be honest. But I want you girls to understand this. You're not the first Jamaican woman to hate on me. The first one was my mother. So you doing this is not harming me. It's not doing nothing to me. It's just showing up with the colors more and more and more. You're not necessarily harming me. You're just showing me exactly who you is and exactly who I say you are. So thank you so much for the evidence, the screenshots, the video evidence, everything. Documentary coming soon. But as stated, shout out to Jeffrey. Good interview. Thank you guys for the kind comments. And yeah, the woman telling me that I look old. Oh my god. And the men talking about my appearance. I did not meet myself. I did not meet myself. I did not meet myself. One thing about Jamaicans too is that y'all are going to talk about people appearance, skin color, and all of that stuff. I don't know if I think slavery still exists here mentally, because like the way you people carry on is so weird. People constantly talking about my looks. Are you okay? Are you okay? I've traveled to about 10 different countries, and I've never seen colorism the way I see colorism here in Jamaica. It's so bold and disrespectful, and it's mostly black people that live in Jamaica. I don't know if it's because my skin color, why people keep telling me that I look old or what have you. But it did taught me a lot. It did taught me a lot. I say accidental. It was really accidental for you, but I'll do that story time another day though. But the obsession with people looks and how people look, like you're not entitled to look how God made you, is so weird. You guys like to bash people for doing surgery. You guys even would bash people for bleaching, but then be the same one to tell people that, oh well, you don't look good or stuff like that, or tell people that they're popped down because they're dark skin, or cuss people and tell them say them black and ugly, and cuss people tell them say them black when we are all black people. Like, what exactly do you want from people? Like, why can't we not look how God made us, and you are okay with that? Why is it that somebody has to be ugly because they're dark skin or considered ugly? Or why is it that people are actually telling me, almost 30-year-old woman, that, oh, you look so old? Don't you not know that we're all going to get old one day? That is what I don't understand. Do you not know that? Anyways, I'm not trying to ruin this video or make it too, too baga baga, because as stated, I really enjoyed the interview, and I really like the idea that I got the opportunity to go on that interview. And shout out to you, Jeffrey, again, and may God bless you and for your basket. Thank you so much for having me, and thank you so much, guys, for the kind comments. See you in the other video. Take care. Mwah.